to this. Oh. I think you'll have to see it. Do you want me to run through the? Starting six?
Sure, yeah. Live from the Humber College North campus in Etobicoke, Ontario, it's time for the Humber Hawks Game of the Week on BRTV and 96.9 Radio Humber. Hello everybody, I'm Lex San, and alongside me is Jacob McCourt, and we are so glad that you could be here with us for tonight's season opener, home opener for the Humber Hawks, men's and women's volleyball. And speaking of the women, a perfect regular season last year, en route to another OCAA championship, their 9th in a row. Jacob, what can you say about these great women over here?
I can't think of another time in sports or even professional sports where a team can put together 109 wins over the past 5 years. These women have not lost in regulation in over 5 years. Now, Lex, why don't you talk to us about the keys to the game for this game?
That's right. So Humber, in order to win this game and keep that 109 game winning streak going on, they got to get their points on the board early. They got to keep their winning form and take advantage of Conestoga's recent losses, and especially during the game as well too, take advantage of those mistakes that they will make. I mean, like, nobody is perfect. The Humber women aren't perfect. The Conestoga women aren't perfect either. But it's all about who will be able to take advantage of those mistakes as well too.
Now, talking quickly about Conestoga, they are a rookie team, have had a few games already this season, played 2 games, 2 losses. 9 rookies on the team this year, only 3 players returning. So what they'll have to do is they'll have to figure out Humber's defense, very strong defense, very early, with the hopes of getting those balls through the cracks. Let me just talk to you about the Dalderman sisters very quick. The 2 returning sisters for Conestoga. First, Carly Dalderman, averaging 2 points per set, 1.5 kills per game. The middle for Conestoga, as well as their sister Brianna, 16 points, or rather 1.6 points per game. The outside hitter, both from Fergus, Ontario. Why don't you tell us about the Humber Hawks, Lex?
Well, right on the screen over here, we've got the lineups being laid out here for the Humber Hawks, and particularly one of those keys to victory that they have is Allie Newman. Allie Newman last year, throughout another great championship run by Humber, she was voted in as in the West Division First Team All-Star, an OCAA Championship All-Star, and a CCAA Second Team Championship All-Star as well too. And she's going to be definitely key to one of the keys to victory here for Humber in this game and for the rest of the season as well too, to keep up that winning streak.
Now, if we look over to Conestoga, we have 5 rookies starting out on the court to start. Kyla Booten, number 1. Brittany Gulick, number 5. Savannah Sams, number 7. Tori Kozak, number 13. Martina Magnus, number 16. All 5 of them rookies. The returning Alex Poitier, second year from Ayr, Ontario, is the middle, number 8. Only veteran returning on the court to start this game.
And for the Humber Hawks, we also have Elizabeth Deacon-Poot. We got Brianna Goldberg, Gabby Miletic, Allie Newman, Devin O'Connor, Bryn Spence-Coleman, and Kyla Wilkins. And right now, for the first serve of the game, it's Gabby Miletic going to be taking it. Here's the first one. Intercepted properly. Set. There's the spike. Nice block there. Here we go again with another spike. First touch. Nice block there by Conestoga, and they break out with the first point of this game.
Tori Kozak on that one, coming up big. First block of the game and first point for Conestoga.
Conestoga up to serve. This is, and that's a service ace there for Conestoga. And they're up 2-0 here in this first set.
Tori Kozak coming up big again. First the block on the first point, then a service ace. Let's see what she does here on her second serve.
Set, Kozak with the serve. Set. Nice block there by Humber, and they get a point, and they get served right back.
Martina Magnus just not well positioned for that one. Trying for the block, getting a partial hand on it, but that's a point for Humber.
Here's Devin O'Connor playing left side. She's from Milton, Ontario, and she's going to take the serve here. Nice block there, but it falls in on the inbound side of Humber, and Conestoga gets serve and the point. 3-1.
Savannah Sams coming up big with a perfect hit. That one going off the net and trickling onto Humber side. Now Conestoga service.
Conestoga serving right to left on your TV screens. And it falls in as well too. Conestoga taking a 4-1 lead early in the first set. Conestoga looking to start out strong over here, try to take it and to put the pressure on the Humber Hawks women. Martina Magnus. Nice. And it falls in. Humber gets the serve back, and it's 4-2 for the Hawks.
That was a beautiful dig by libero Kyla Wilkins, number 2 for Humber, saving that point. That one could have easily been the 5th point for Conestoga, but now the game 4-2 for Conestoga over Humber.
Elizabeth Deacon Poot puts it up. And an ace for Deacon Poot. Deacon Poot from Georgetown, Ontario, in her 3rd year here at Humber. Gets the ace and pulls the Hawks within 1. 4-3 is the score now here in the first set. Deacon Poot with the serve.
And
right back, free ball right there for Humber. They set up, here's the spike. Another free ball there given up to Humber by the Condors. Right in there, nice, beautiful spike there by
Allie Newman.
Yes.
Allie Newman from Kitchener, Ontario, number 13, putting that one down, way down, to put Humber at a 4-4 in this one.
Deacon Poot still on serve. And it goes out of bounds.
And that one an error by Savannah Sams, and you could see the look on her face. She knew that that ball spinning went right out. That one an error for Savannah Sams. Another service now for Humber.
5-4 now for Humber. Deacon Poot again, still on serve. That's 2. Serves it up, that's another free ball here for Humber. They're set. Nice spike! Beautiful, beautiful spike there by Humber, and they've got a 6-4 lead.
Brianna Golding putting that one down to the dirt, or rather the court, making it 6-4 Humber.
Deacon Poot still on serve. And that goes all the way out of bounds, but that was another great momentum shifting rally here for Humber, putting them up now 6-5.
Yes, they stuffed that rally for Conestoga very quickly. That could have easily gone a few more points for Conestoga. Very dangerous here. 6-5 Humber.
Brittany Gulick served it up for the Condors. Humber's got another free ball. Nice little tip there, and it goes out, and point to Humber, 7-5.
Savannah Sams tried to grab that one very close to the net. She tried. She came very close, but on that one, just not high enough. We'll show you a replay. As you can see there, she went for the dig. That one almost trickling over the net. Did not make it. Lex, what just happened on that point?
So Brianna Golding with the serve. Looked like it, yep, it looked, and it was a service ace there, so it's 8-5 for Humber. Here's Brianna Golding again with her next serve. And low enough there for number 12 on the Condors to knock it out of bounds, and another point for Humber, and it's 9-5 now for the Humber Hawks.
Tori Kozak going for the dig, but that one had a bit of a spin on it. Next serve coming up.
That's the 3rd one. Here goes another free ball for Humber. Oh, what a nice fake out there by number 1, Gabby Miletic. Looked like she was about to set it up, but she just tipped it over to the other side and caught Conestoga off guard for the point. Now it's 10-5 for Humber going into this first timeout called by the Conestoga Condors.
And Gabby Miletic, new to the team this year, coming from Windsor, Ontario. She's from my hometown, so seeing that point there makes me happy.
My hometown here is in Toronto, so but hey, you know what? Windsor, I've been there before. I've been to Detroit as well too. Great place to be, great place to be, and and obviously bringing out some great talent over here for the Humber Hawks team.
And let's talk about a little bit more new talent for the Humber Hawks. Harley Jane Lawrence. She's a recruit that was brought in from Drayton Valley, Alberta, playing on many club teams since her grade 9 year, playing club for many years. A new recruit for Humber. We'll likely see her later in the game. But getting back to the game, we're now at 10-5 for Humber.
That's right. Harley Jane Lawrence is the Humber Hawks' only player who is outside of Ontario. Back on serve now is Brianna Golding after that timeout. 10-5 now for Humber, as she sets it up. There's the serve. Set, here's the third one. Knocking it over. Nice touch by the libero. And it goes, stays in.
That was a beauty. If we could show you that one again. That one was a perfectly executed hit right in the back right corner. There was really no way to defend against that one.
11-5 now, as Humber's been on a run. Set up here, Golding. Golding puts it down again, and another point for the Hawks, 12-5.
Wow, that was another fantastic hit there. Almost in the same spot as the last one. We'll show you that one. As you can see, Brianna Golding putting that one right in the corner where Conestoga could not access.
And it drops in one more time. Great block there by Humber, and it's 13-5. Humber is currently on a 7-point run since Golding took over on serve. Golding, an outside hitter. 13-5, here comes the next serve. Oh, and they almost got it through. They looked like they were gonna fake it out a little bit, but Humber loses the point on that one, and that scores the Condors' first point since the last 7 scored by Humber.
Might have actually looked like a bit of miscommunication there from Allie Newman. That one went over her head. First time we've seen Humber not put one together, but what just happened on that one, Lex?
Well, Savannah Sams tried to put up that serve, and she put it into the net, and turning it right back over to Humber, and it's Bryn Coleman, Bryn Spence Coleman. She's from Sparta, Ontario, playing left side here today. 14-6 for Coleman's first serve. And that drops right in front of that back position.
Looking at that one, we'll take a look at that one again. Bryn Spence Coleman, I thought for sure that one was going to tip on the net, and I think the opposing player for Conestoga thought the same thing on that one. Service ace. Here's the next one.
Well, just gets over the net there. Here's the spike. Taken by Humber. Nicely done, quickly putting it over to the other side, and another point for the Hawks at 16-6 rather.
Just another quick tip. Here comes the third serve from Spence Coleman.
Nice soft touch on the serve, and here's the spike. Nice block there by Humber, and it stays out on the side of the Condors.
Tori Kozak from the Condors made a great play there. She actually picked it off the net, put it over, but that ball came right back over to Conestoga side. There's nothing she could do on that one.
And that's served off number 5 from the Condors, and it goes out of bounds. Another point for Bryn Coleman on this service. 18-6 now for Humber here in this first set. Substitutions coming in as Coleman goes off, as well as Gabby Miletic. They're going to take a little breather, and a timeout called again by the Condors. 18-6 so far for the Humber Hawks.
Brianna Golding putting together some fantastic points, in addition to some of the other players, but truly, Brianna Golding had, I believe, 3 points in a row, 2 of them just great kills. Thus far, the Humber Hawks, they look pretty good.
And Brianna Golding, as you mentioned as well too, 3 points in a row on different kills as well too, but at the same time, when she was up on serve, 7 points in a row that she racked up for Humber. And as well too, Bryn Spence Coleman as well too. She's already racked up another 3 points in a row here for the Hawks, and definitely the mistakes that Conestoga is making right now here early in this first set is being taken advantage of very, very clearly by the Humber Hawks.
And now we have a little picture here of head coach Chris Wilkins, Humber's head coach, 20th year with the team. As we mentioned earlier, this team has not lost in 109 regular season games, and head coach Chris Wilkins definitely part of that.
Celine Blanchette makes her way into the ball game here, and Coleman serves that one up into the net. That's a point for the Condors, and serve 18-7. Condors on serve. This is Alex Potier. Ooh, nice play there by the Condors, but that's one too many touches for the Condors. And the Hawks get back serve and score a point, 19-7.
These serves from the Humber Hawks are coming in fast and furious. Now Ali Newman at the line, hoping to bring this game to a close, 19-7.
And a whistle there.
I believe that was a net hit by the Humber Hawks.
And serve goes back over to the Condors. It's 19-8 now. Kyla Boutin with the serve for the Condors. Nice spike there. Goes right back over the net, but Humber recovers. Here's another chance. And point for the Condors as it goes out of bounds. Let's look at that play.
And on that one, you'll see 2 blocks put up for Deacon Poot. And there's, on that one, only 1. So on the first play, that ball was thrown over by Deacon Poot. 2 blocks put up. On the second time that ball came over, only 1 block went over out of bounds.
And Boutin puts that one into the net. 20-9 now for the Hawks as they take over serve one more time. Substitution looks like it's substitution on the floor.
Brianna Golding now back in for Humber.
And Celine Blanchette goes off.
Gabby Maletic now coming in to serve for the Humber Hawks.
Julia Watson was in for Maletic earlier. And here's Maletic. Serves good. Here's the spike attempt. And it stays in, and it's Condors ball. 20-10 for the Hawks so far.
Beautiful back set there from Conestoga. It's the first time we've seen a back set successfully come through and get a point for Conestoga. Now they're getting the serve. 10 serving 20.
Tori Kozak readying herself. That one just goes out of bounds just by a little bit.
And if you looked at Tori Kozak on that service, she threw the ball up and hesitated for just a millisecond. But on that one, the hesitation was enough to cause that ball to go out of bounds.
Here's Devin O'Connor taking the first serve, her first serve of the day from Milton, Ontario. And it goes, and it drops down. And another point for the Hawks, 22-10. They've been doing really well on keeping a run of points going for each of these services. As the spike goes out of bounds, and it's Humber point one more time, 23-10.
No contact there from Humber. That one with a block up could have easily been hit by Humber, but that one, no contact, out of bounds, point Humber.
O'Connor again. There's the set. There's the spike, nice block by the Hawks. And another point, 24-10. Set point here for Humber.
Savannah Sams trying her best to put up a point for Conestoga, but blocked on that one by the Humber Hawks. Game point.
And it's gonna go, bounces on the net or something there, the pole. And it's 25-10, the Hawks take this first set.
A commanding win in the first set there by Humber, 25-10. I think just between serving and kills, the Humber Hawks here look pretty great. So what you saw there from the Humber Hawks is truly teamwork in action. There's a reason that they've put together 109 wins between their defense, which we mentioned at the top as one of the keys, as well as some of that great serving, as well as some great spikes. if they play like this, it's going to be a very quick 3 games. Lex, thoughts?
Yes, the Condors right now, they started out really nice and strong. They went up at least a good, they went up 4 or 5 points on Humber early on, but the Humber Hawks, they just took over. They stuck to the formula that got them the win, that got them to win 109 games, and they were able to take that first set in very, very convincing fashion, 25-10. We're going to see what's going to be happening more here as we move into the second set. Both teams talking it over. Their strategies for the next set. Later on tonight, we also got the men's volleyball team making their season opener. Stay tuned for that. Something I was also reading on the Humber Hawks website as well too is that the women Hawks here have gone through one of their most grueling preseasons to date so far. And what do you think about this? Like, you know, obviously the friendlies are definitely, you know, definitely good for warm up and for tune up and everything, but considering that they did go through one of their most grueling, one of their hardest preseasons rather, so far, well, how do you think that will fare for them as they go forward through this season?
Well, I think if this first game, or rather this first set, is any indication as to how the Humber Hawks will fare in this season, I mean, they looked pretty solid. As I mentioned, you know, off the top of that first game, between defense, between their serving, I mean, we'll have some statistics for you later, but the amount of blocks there from the Humber Hawks easily, you know, helping them get that first win over Conestoga. I would be, you know, if you're Conestoga, all is not lost. As you mentioned before, they had a great start to that first game, and if they put together 4 points like they do, you know, in that first game, they will be something to look at in the second game here.
And the second set is going to be starting momentarily.
And the first serve for Humber will be Ali Newman.
Conestoga up here, Kyla Boutin. Kyla Boutin taking the first serve here in the second set for Conestoga. Here we go. Nice block there, and it drops in.
I believe on that one, that wild ball was tipped by Gabby Maletic, putting that one further down. Oh no, that ball now going to Conestoga.
Looks like there might have been a net touch there. So it's 1-0 for the Condors here in the second set. And Boutin coming in for her second serve of this set.
Kyla Wilkins just momentarily asking exactly what happened on that play. Looks like the point will stay 1-0 Conestoga.
And so Wilkins gives her coach the lowdown on what happened there on that play, and we're ready to resume action. There's the serve, nice bump. Another one there, nice play there by number 1 on the Hawks.
Gabby Maletic putting up something very similar to what we saw on that first point. That first point going to Conestoga because of a net touch, we believe, but Gabby Maletic repeating that formula, getting the first point for the Humber Hawks.
And Maletic serves it up. Set up now for Conestoga. Nice block there by the Hawks, but another nice recovery. And it goes out of bounds off the Conestoga player, and the Hawks score 2-1.
A set of spikes there, the second by Brianna Golding, who put that one, and we'll show you exactly what happened on that one. On that one, the first block went up, and Brianna Golding putting that one down right onto number 13, Tori Kozak, point Humber.
There's the spike, nice block there. There's the second touch, looking for the spike, and it goes to Humber, and the point goes to Humber there. Great spike there by number 12, I believe that was.
And on that one, that was perfectly executed as the ball hit Brittany Gulick and went out. That one, if she wouldn't have touched it, would have been out, but that was a touch on Gulick, point for Humber.
Here's Miletic again with the serve. There's the spike, and it stays in. On the bottom left of the Humber side, it is 3-2 now for the Hawks, and the Condors have regained serve.
And we'll show you that one again. That one just classic, what they'll have to do to win this game. Number 13 for Conestoga coming through, Tori Kozak, for a spike and a point.
And she puts up the serve. Nice play there by Kozak. Nice spike there, but recovered by Humber. There's the spike again, and it drops in. Another point for Humber. Great spike there by Devin O'Connor, putting it into the area where Conestoga could not find it.
And that one on the left side of the court, Devin O'Connor putting up her first kill of this set. Now 4-2 for Humber.
Devin O'Connor, who got the point just moments ago, serves it up. Nice fake on the spike there, and just a nice tip there. Free ball again here for the Condors. Free ball for Humber, but it goes out of bounds. And Humber gets the point. 5-2 is the score here in the second set.
Devin O'Connor, another great hit on that one. This time she hit from behind the line to put it over to Conestoga. They put it back over, but out of bounds.
And that one's in on the bottom right corner of the Conestoga Condors side. And it's another point here for Humber, 6-2. Again, Devin O'Connor putting the ball where Conestoga can't find it. Here's the serve. Put back in. Here comes the spike for Humber. And it drops in on the short side. Another point for Humber, 7-2 for the Hawks.
Beautiful setup there. Kyla Wilkins to Brianna Golding, and we'll show you that one again in slow motion. Brianna Golding putting that one right down to the ground. Point Humber.
That one goes out of bounds. And so that ends the service round here for Humber. And we're going to switch it up. We have on the Condor side, Martina Magnus coming up for her first serve. Tip there. Here comes the spike off of Tori Kozak and out of bounds. Humber gets the ball back and a point.
I believe that one was Bryn Spence Coleman putting that one down. Hit off a Conestoga player going out of bounds. 8-3 for Humber.
Timeout called by Conestoga.
And truly on this one, as we've said before, all is not lost for Conestoga. They are putting up some good points. At this point in time, there's still very much a lot of time left in this game to put together a win in this one.
Definitely, and it's up. So we're going to go and check out a couple of highlights here throughout the first few minutes of this second quarter, and as well too the complete first set as well too. We'll get to that momentarily, but as you were mentioning, it is not all lost for the Condors over here. They only are down by 5 here in this second quarter. Sorry, in this second set rather, and play was going to resume now as Drayton Valley, Alberta's Harley Jane Lawrence is about to serve it up here and resume play after the timeout. Conestoga has 1 timeout left. Humber still has both for this quarter, for this set. Sent back there by Humber, nice block. Kozak brings it back, it's another free ball for Humber. Nice block on the spike, but it stays on Conestoga's side, and it's 9-3 for the Hawks.
Allie Newman putting that one into a block. Just a fantastic hit there. Now we've got Harley Jane Lawrence with her second serve, first-year middle, as Lex mentioned, from Drayton Valley, Alberta.
Kozak puts it. And another free ball coming in for Humber. Nice little tip there. That's the first one. Can she get it? No, she cannot. And Humber scores another point. They're in double digits here in the second set again, with Lawrence coming up here for another serve.
Bryn Spence Coleman with the tip on that one. Beautiful tip. Now back to Humber.
Lawrence with the serve, and it goes into the net. Condors score a point there, 10-4 now, as the Condors take over serve one more time.
Coach Wilkins had a lot of nice things to say about Lawrence, first-year middle for Humber, saying that she hasn't even scratched the surface of how good she can be yet.
Savannah Sams puts that out of bounds on the serve, and the Hawks regain possession one more time. And that's something that that I've been noticing as well too, is that they've been serving a lot of free balls to Humber, giving them opportunities to get the spikes down or even just get some offense going. Hard to get any offense going when you can't get the thing going for yourself.
Same thing that I'd like to say about Humber is putting those sets up right at the net, whereas Conestoga, at least in the last game and the start of this game, they're putting the sets up a little further back from the net, and that really shows you the difference in points here between close to the net, away from the net. 12-4 for Humber.
Brianna Golding here, again, looking to go on another multi-point run with her service round. That's two in a row now for Brianna Golding. 13-4. Earlier in the first set, she went 7 points in a row.
And on that one, going to Savannah Sams, a little lower than she expected. Next serve.
Kozak, Sams, gonna have to put it over to their side. Another free ball for Humber. Nice spike there by Allie Newman. And that volley goes a little bit awry. Another point for Humber. They're up by 10.
On that one, Gam Sawin, I believe, fumbled the ball. That one went very high. She, in response, trying to put that ball across the court, appeared to have fumbled that one, and point for Humber, 14-4.
Another timeout here on the floor here, taken by Conestoga. They've got to find a way to get to stop the bleeding here.
And now some highlights.
As you can see, that was another.
As we mentioned prior, really the difference in this first game, or rather these first two sets, has really been where the teams are putting those sets. Humber's putting them right at the net, just like that one there that we just showed you. Conestoga not putting them close to the net. Hopefully they can change that in this 14-4 affair. Second set, first set won by Humber.
And also Conestoga has got to find a way to stop giving up free balls here for Humber. More free balls you give the other team, the more they're going to be able to spike, the more chances they will get to spike on you. And here comes Golding. She's already got 3 points in a row on her service round for this quarter. She's already got 10 points off the serve in this game so far. Kozak. And that one's out. Another point there. That's another 4 for Brianna Golding on service.
I believe that one was Carly Dolderman, who tried to make a ball that was far away from the net into something that could go in. That one went out. And that's a point there for Humber on a service miss by Golding.
So we're going to take it back over to the Conestoga Condors side, and up to serve it is Brittany Gulick from Kitchener, Waterloo. Actually, Kitchener, Ontario. Saved by Humber, but a free ball. Nice little tip there, but there was a neck touch there by Conestoga, and Humber gets the ball back and a point, 16-5.
Bryn Spence Coleman putting that one over with a bit of a baseball swing to her arm there. But if it works, it works. Now serving for Humber, Ashley Dara.
Ashley Dara, she's in her final year here at Humber, the post-grad radio program. And she's here to take her first serve. And Humber loses the point there. The Condors gain the point. As a nice little soft touch there by the Conestoga Condors, took Humber off their game and put it in a place where they couldn't find it.
Service, Alex Poitier.
Take it by Dara. And it stays on Humber's side, point for the Conestoga Condors.
That one just a little bit too close to the net for Emma Heaney, who couldn't get to that one. So another service now for number 8, Alex Poitier, for the Conestoga Condors.
16-7 for the Hawks here. Hawks up 1-0. Big spike there by Newman was blocked, but she tips it back over again. Nice save here by Humber. Another spike there by Humber, trying to set it up again. Dara sets it up. Nice rally there, and Humber gets the point on a great spike by Emma Heaney.
I just have to say, on that play was all about defense for the Humber Hawks. We'll show you exactly what happened on the spike there, that one by Emma Heaney. But truly on that play, Kyla Wilkins, 2 digs, and 1 dig from Ashley Dara. That's the difference maker on that one, 17-7 for Humber.
All-star Allie Newman serves it up, and that goes out of bounds. From my vantage point, it looked like it was on the line, but according to the referees, it did just go out of bounds. And it's Condors ball one more time, 17-8.
Kyla Booten serving for Conestoga.
Substitutions now. Savannah Sands coming back into the game, replacing Alex Poitier. And Kyla Booten with the serve. Nice spike there by Harley Jane Lawrence, taking control right back for Humber, and it's 18-8.
The first-year rookie there proving on that one. We'll show you the play once again. Setting up number 7, Harley Jane Lawrence, for a bada boom. Big spike to the ground. That's another point for Humber. Now 18-8 with number 1 up to serve, Gabby Maletic.
It's their third service, their third time around serving. She gets it up. Nice block there by Humber. Nice double team block there by Humber's Brianna Golding and Harley Jane Lawrence. And it's 19-8.
I mean, when you put up 2 blocks, both players 5'9", 5'10", that's quite intimidating when you put those 2 people up there for the block.
Celine Blanchette from St. Catharines, Ontario. She's going up for the serve. And that goes out of bounds off of the Conestoga Condors. 20-8 now. They're only got 5 points to take this second set.
Cam saw one on that one, trying to field that ball, and that one went out of bounds. Celine Blanchette to serve.
Jose. That's another point there for a Humber.
On that one, overhand on the service. Point goes over to Humber.
Blanchette going for her 3rd point in a row, 21-8. That one goes off of Tori Kozak. Didn't know where the ball was going to go on that one, and it went out of bounds. Another point here.
I think the situation now at 22-8, you have to make those plays, especially off the service. They have to get this one to stay in this game.
And another point there by Humber, and you can, and it looks like the Condors just trying to keep their heads above water over here. Looks like every time they're trying to get it, they're trying to receive the ball and get the bump there. It's just a weak bump, and it's just going off. Maybe the frustration starting to set in.
That's 3 out of 4 of the last services have been fumbled on that first ball.
Kozak puts it back in onto the Humber side. Dara gets it. Nice, beautiful fake out there. Nice soft touch by
Lawrence. Putting up the tip on that one. Again, putting this one to set point, 24-8 for Humber.
Blanchette trying to nail this one down.
Wow.
That one stays in. Beautiful play there. And it goes out of bounds on Conestoga, and the Hawks take the second set, 25-8.
So I think, again, we'll say it again, it's truly been all Humber in these first 2 games. And really, it's all facets of Humber's game that's shining here between defense. I mean, on one of the rallies we mentioned 3 bumps in one rally, but let's talk a little bit about the offense. Lex, what do you think about the Humber offense so far these first 2 sets?
Well, the Humber offense has just been so dominating. on serves they're getting like rally upon rally upon rally. They're just like, putting up consecutive points. They're also, and one of the reasons why is they're putting the ball in the area where Conestoga cannot find it. This might be the last set. If Humber can take this set, this might actually be the last set. If Humber can take this set, they'll take the game 3-0. And one thing that Humber's got to do, one thing that Humber is taking advantage of right now which is making them have consecutive points per service, is that the Conestoga Condors have been fumbling the ball quite a bit.
Yeah, so I think what Conestoga will have to do, and I'm sure what Coach McClure of Conestoga is telling the players right now, is that all is not lost. All that we need to do is go back to the basics and get those points. So I think if Conestoga, if we exclude what happened in those last few points there, where a few of the services went out of bounds, if Conestoga can get the ball close to the net to get some good kills, I think they can put some points together and at least make this third game a closer affair than the first 2 games.
And Conestoga definitely does have to do that.
I think one other thing that we haven't yet mentioned is that the Humber girls are a little bit taller on average than Conestoga, and I think in this instance, we're truly seeing what these tall girls for the Humber Hawks are doing as far as kills and spikes go. I'm not sure if you can hear it at this point, but November means Movember. And what we've got going on right now on the court is a shave down for Humber. So we've got 3 men here who are about to get their mustaches shaved on the 4th day of November to raise money for prostate cancer awareness. The annual Movember campaign.
It definitely makes sure that you want to make sure that everybody's healthy. Want to make sure that everybody knows that they got to get themselves checked. They got to make sure that we want to make sure that everybody here, all of you watching and listening out there, are healthy, are happy, and have long productive lives ahead of you.
So we'll now get back to talking about volleyball. We said it at the top of the game. Really, the defense for Humber was what we talked about. Not really talking about the offense. What do you think they'll have to do if you're Bradley McClure, the coach for the Conestoga Condors? What are you telling your players during this break between sets?
Well, I would be telling them right now, just we've got yes, Humber's up 2-0 right now in sets. At the same time, we have the talent, we have the opportunity right now. It's early in the season. We still have an opportunity to take this over and to turn this around here. We've seen teams go 2-0 and then take the next, and then the other team, the opposing team, takes 3 of those games to take the set as well too. Anything's possible. All you need to do is just make sure that you calm yourself down, make the plays, just play good fundamental volleyball, and that could turn our fortunes around.
I definitely think I agree with that, Lex. Down, back to basics, fundamental volleyball. What we saw in those last few points is we almost saw Conestoga come apart a little bit. They were not, I think there was 3 out of 4 services in a row where they couldn't put the ball back over or even get a second touch on the ball. So really, as you mentioned, and as we've mentioned throughout this game, it's truly about fundamentals. It's about putting the ball over. And in their case, I think it's putting the ball closer to the net so they can get those opportunities at kills, even with the double blocks that are coming up from the Humber Hawks girls.
And the Humber Hawks looking a little bit more loose out there. Looking to enjoying themselves here on their home floor.
I think we've got about 30 seconds until we get back to the game here. Just now, our Movember festivities on the court are wrapping up. The 3 men getting their shave down for Prostate Cancer Awareness Movember month. Lex, I think it's time to get back into the game.
Definitely. 2-0 now, 2-0 rather, for Humber as we move into the 3rd set, which could be the final set.
And truly, I think what they'll have to do, Conestoga will have, the rookies will have to lean on the 3 veterans that are part of the team to be able to shake off what happened in those first 2 games. Those games are over. There's nothing you can do about them. Those sets are done. Let's now worry about this 3rd set, try to put some points together and try and get a win on this seemingly invincible 109 regular season winning Humber Hawks.
Celine Blanchette here to take the first serve of the 3rd set. Nice little soft touch there. Goes out of bounds off of libero Ashley Dara, and the Condors up 1-0.
They might have heard us as Kyla Booten just put that ball over. Again, getting the first point for Conestoga. Not pretty, but again, a point's a point, and that's the first one for Conestoga.
Brittany Gulick with that first serve for the Condors, putting it up. Nice block there by the Condors.
Tori Kozak, the 6-foot outside from Ayr, Ontario. We'll show you that one again. Throwing it up, and that one blocked. We're gonna say that one was fully blocked by Tori Kozak.
Another spike attempt here. Nice recovery there by Humber. Sending it back over again. Free ball for Humber. Here's the set. Nice spike, and goes off of Kyla Boutin, out of bounds, and the Hawks retrieve the ball, or get the ball back, and a point.
And we'll show you that one again. That one going off Boutin number 1 for Conestoga, getting a point for Humber. Again, they might not want to put it, they might want to put it to the left side as there are double blocks going up on the other side.
Nice soft touch there, drops in for the Condors, and it's 3-1. Nice soft touch there by Tori Kozak, looking like she was about to spike it hard, but that threw the Humber Hawks got thrown off over there.
Alex Poitier now serving, number 8 for Conestoga.
And that one goes out of bounds. Point for the Condors again. And that's something that they've done the first couple of sets here. They've gotten the lead early, but they haven't been able to hammer it down. We'll see. We'll see in this set if they can actually get on a little bit of a run here. Poitier with the serve. Off the net, and it's 4-2 now for the Hawks as they regain serve.
Let's hope that we didn't speak too soon. Again, we've seen this a few times from Conestoga, where they're getting a run, where they're getting a few points in a row. That time, again, 4 points in a row, and let's hope that they can keep up that momentum to keep the game close. Here's a serve from Deacon Poot.
Setting it up, and it goes out.
And that's a Humber point.
Tori Kozak was a little bit too strong with that spike there. We're going to look at that one again.
And we'll show you that one starting off at the service. Going up, and the spike. Oh, we're getting back to the game here.
Here's served by Deacon Poot. Here comes Kozak, puts it over to the other side. Free ball again by Humber. Lawrence with a soft touch. Free ball here again. Spike attempt. Off the Conestoga player and out of bounds. Great spike there by
Emma Haney getting that spike. And truly, what I'd like to mention about Conestoga, Tori Kozak, very active in this game for Conestoga. Spikes, blocks, great set thus far. Number 13, Conestoga, Tori Kozak.
Putting it up again. Here's going to have to give another free ball to Humber. There's the set. Nice spike there. Oh, nice recovery by Conestoga. Another set. Here comes the spike attempt, blocked by Humber. And Humber gets the point. It's 5-4 now.
On that one, we'll take a look at it again, but in slow motion, you'll see Savannah Sams going up for the spike. That one a few feet off the net. 2 blocks going up for Humber, just not enough for the 5'7" outside to get that point.
Another free ball for Humber here. Setting it up. Another nice block there, but it stays on the Conestoga side, and it's 6-4 for the Hawks here.
I think there was a half step of hesitation from Conestoga as they saw Lawrence go up, but it was Heaney that was the one getting that kill. Now we're 6-4 for Humber.
Deacon Poot again. And there's Savannah Sams tried to take that one, but it went weakly off of her arms and bounced in. Another point Deacon Poot, the Hawks, 7-4. Deacon Poot with the serve. And Kozak with the spike, and it's in on the Humber's on Humber's side. And that's a point there for the Condors. They're pulling up close, 7-5.
And we'll show you that one again. So back set by number 1, Kyla Booten, and that one, bada bing, bada boom, on the court. Conestoga point.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful soft touch there by Lawrence. And the Hawks immediately get served back again. And that's something that Humber's been able to do all game. As soon as they lose serve, they get it right back by good smart play. Here's Watson, Julia Watson from Burlington, Ontario. There's a nice spike there by
Heaney again, putting that one over. Conestoga, we'll show you exactly what happened on that one. Lawrence goes up, but it's Heaney again putting that one down. Just a fantastic combination at the front, number 7, Harley Jane Lawrence, and number 14, Emma Heaney.
Here's the set. Lawrence, nice spike. Nice recovery though by Conestoga. And they serve up another free ball. Dara takes it. Here's the set. Here's the spike. Goes out of bounds. And it's Conestoga ball. 9-6 now for the Hawks.
As we've mentioned, this game has been all Harley Jane Lawrence and Emma Heaney, 7 and 14 at the front. Ashley Dara making the save, but that one out of bounds. Conestoga point.
Out of bounds on that serve by Savannah Sams. And again, another immediate turn back over here to the Hawks.
I just should have kept going on that one. Conestoga point, Humber point. Now we're at number 14, Emma Heaney, who we've been talking a lot about in this game. She goes for the serve, 10-6, Humber.
And that one, goes off of Brittany Gulick there. Misplayed there by Gulick, and but it was a very, very hard serve there by.
That was a vicious serve from Emma Heaney, and I think it actually surprised Brittany Gulick. We'll see what happens on this one.
There's a lighter touch on that one, as allows Conestoga to set up. Kozak spikes it, but it goes out of bounds.
She was coming in from the back line trying to put something over. She put it over, but out of bounds. So now we're 12-6 for Humber.
Actually, so I'm sorry, that was off the Humber player, went out of bounds, and it's Condors ball, 11-7 is the score. That one served up by Stephanie Fernandez of Conestoga, went out of bounds, 12-7 now for the Hawks. As Hawks serve here, it is Harley Jane Lawrence. Lawrence with the serve. Kozak sets it up. Nice spike there, but a good recovery. Here's Humber's, they've got to give it a free ball. One of the few free balls that Humber has given up so far this game. Nice spike there. Oh, wow. Another block by Humber, but it stays on Humber's side, and Conestoga gets the point on a great rally there by these women.
Blocks by Heaney, blocks by Deacon Poot, and we'll show you this one again. That one went back and forth, blocks on both sides. Impressive point won by Conestoga.
Kyla Boutin with the serve, setting it up. Boutin puts it right back up. Nice little soft touch there.
And that one, I believe the foot of the Conestoga player went over the line, point Humber College.
13-8 now for the Hawks, as number 18, Celine Blanchette, returns to the service line.
5'11" setter from St. Catharines, Ontario, now serving it up.
It goes out of bounds on that serve. I was looking at that serve just off the monitor, and it looked like it was just floating in the air like a knuckleball.
Let's hope the next one is down and low.
Nice play by Dar there, but Humber could not get that one back. And it is 13-10. The Condors pulling a little bit closer to the Hawks. There's only a 3-point lead now for the Hawks.
I think that's truly the first error that I've seen Humber make on defense all night. Just solid defense from Humber. And Dara getting it back on that one.
Here's the set. Here's the spike. Beautiful spike by Humber, and they get it back.
If I'm Ashley Dara on that one, I'm happy that that one went perfectly up, and that's a spike, as Lex mentioned, I believe from number 12, Devin O'Connor, who's now serving.
O'Connor puts it up. Nice, beautiful recovery there by Humber.
Deacon Poot just saw that one, and she just attacked. She was not going to let that one come over. She's just like, you know what? This one's mine. Throwing that one over. Another point for Humber. 15-10. Timeout for the Condors.
Again, the Hawks really going strong, going at it, trying to make sure that this is the last set of the ball game. But the Condors have scored more points in this round, or in this set rather, than the other two, than the other two sets as well too that they've played.
And we're going to show you some highlights. I think what we want to say on this one is Conestoga must have heard what we were saying between games, are getting back to the fundamentals, keeping this game very close. Thus far, only seeing one error on a service compared to, in that last game, 4 or 5 in the last few points. So truly, Conestoga back in this game, making it an interesting affair in the third set.
Nice attendance here at the Humber Athletics Center, here for the first game of the season for these Humber Hawks women's volleyball and men's volleyball teams.
So immediately following this game, 30 minutes after the end of this game, whether it's in this set or another set, we will be going to men's volleyball, Humber and Conestoga. Obviously, Lex and I will be there with you, but game's not over yet. 15-10 for Humber. Here we go.
And the serve from O'Connor was, Kyla Boutet tried to receive that one, but it just went weakly off her arms and off to the left and out of bounds. Another point for Humber, 16-10. They've only got 9 points to victory. O'Connor with her serve. It's going to be another free ball. Set up perfectly now. Here's the spike. Oh, beautiful spike by number 8 of the Humber Hawks. That's Julia Watson.
We'll show you that one again. Julia Watson goes up, and that's just classic volleyball. As I've mentioned before, you take that video, put it in a textbook, classic volleyball.
Nice soft touch there by Conestoga, but Humber recovers. Here's the spike. And Humber point.
Ashley Dara, number 6, putting that one up to number 12. Devin O'Connor for another point. Now Humber's 8 points up on Conestoga, looking to close this third set. Devin O'Connor just got the point, now she serves.
There's the third one. And Humber's got it back. They set it up again. Soft touch. Here's another one. Another one. Oh, nice stab there by Dara. But that was already 3 touches, and that's the end of that point. Conestoga regains control.
I think on that one, Conestoga will take the point. It may not have been pretty, but they'll take the point. That one put together kind of last minute, put over. Ashley Dara can't get that one back over, so it's 18-11, or rather 11 serving 18 now for the Condors.
Larry Gamzawin, she's going to be taking this, the serve, relieving Alex Patier. Here's the spike, goes out of bounds.
Beautiful affair from Emma Heaney, who put that one straight into the block hard. The ball goes out to the right. Another point for Humber. They recapture their 8-point lead here in the third set.
It is 19-11. And Elizabeth Deacon-Poot again serving. Humber 6 points away from victory. And now 5 points away from victory.
On that one, Brittany Gulick down on the ground, mad at herself as she saw that one go off her arms and out of bounds. Another serve now coming from Deacon-Poot, number 9 for Humber.
Here's the serve. Here's the set. Set it up again. Here's the spike. And another point for Humber.
This time from number 18, Celine Blanchette.
It is a 10-point lead again for the Humber Hawks.
Or rather, my apologies on that last one. Not number 18, but number 8, Julia Watson from Burlington, Ontario, getting the point.
Deacon-Poot with another serve. Received by Conestoga. Here's the set. Here's the spike. Goes out of bounds off of the Humber players, and Conestoga gets back control of the ball.
Savannah Sams throws up her arms, and for good reason. She threw that spike into 2 blockers from Humber, and that one goes out of bounds. Point Conestoga. Here we go.
Here's Tori Kozak. Received by Dara. Nice soft touch there by Lawrence, and they get them, and the Hawks get control back. 22-12, 3 points away from victory.
Beautiful soft touch there by Harley Jane Lawrence, the new recruit from Drayton Valley, Alberta. She noticed that there were 2 blocks going up, putting up a beautiful tip that went between the 2 blocks. Now we've got Woolley serving for Humber.
That's her first serve of the game so far. Kozak puts up, saves it for Conestoga, but a free ball there. Another nice play by Lawrence. Oh, beautiful, beautiful recovery by Conestoga. Here's a spike by Humber. And here comes a set again. Kozak. Another reception here by Humber. Here comes another spike, and it stays in. Humber with the point, 23-12.
Conestoga not giving up on that rally, but they just kept putting it over, and we'll show you exactly what happened on the last one. Lawrence and Heaney again with that wonderful combination of one goes up, the other comes down.
Here's Carissa Woolley again with another serve. Here's the set. Kozak spikes it, but it goes off of the net, and it's 24-12. Game point, match point here for the Humber Hawks.
Conestoga is not giving up. I don't want you to think that they're giving up, especially Tori Kozak. They're giving it their all to try and stay in this game. Match point for Humber.
And it goes off of Kozak and out of bounds, and that's the ball game. 25-12, 3-0. Humber takes the victory as for their first victory of the season.
Before we throw it to the highlights, Lex, I think just what I want to say on this is Humber looked strong on this one. Not only on defense, but also the spikes in that third game, seeing that combination of Heaney and Lawrence going for kill after kill. If this is the way Humber's going to look this season, they're going to be very intimidating opponents to anyone that they're going to play.
And they're going to keep on building and building and building on that regular season, that 3-digit point, or 3-digit regular season winning streak. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining us on BRTV and 96.9 Radio Humber. You've just watched the Conestoga Condors and the Condors and the Humber Hawks from the Humber College Gym here in Toronto, Ontario. The Humber Hawks take this victory here for the first win of the season, 3-0. For Jacob McCourt, I'm Lex Tan. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again for the men's volleyball game.